Hello. Now that we have installed Eclipse and Java, let's go ahead and create our first program. To do that, right-click here and say New Java Project. We're going to name this project Section 1. All the programs that we're going to create in this course will be categorized into different sections based on which part of the video series you are on. Since we are in the first section and we're going to do our first program, we're going to name this project Section 1 and let's hit finish. Once it's created, um, expand this arrow right here. SRC is the folder where all your programs will go in. So right click there and say new class. Any Java program that you create will be a class. So let's create a new class. Where it says name is where your class name will go. We're going to name it Hello World. Hello World is a simple program that we do in almost every single programming language as our first program. It's a simple program that just displays the text Hello World. But the best thing about that is it introduces a lot of language capabilities with just a simple program. That's why people have been doing that for decades, and that's what we're going to do as well. Apart from the name, there is a package. Package is basically a folder structure to organize your classes and programs that you create. There are other uses for packages as well, but for now, just remember that a package is just a way of grouping your classes together. It's always a good practice to give a package name. Let's just call it com.java.tut.section1. There is a naming convention involved in packages. If you go to a website, google.com, the classes that they would create would go in the reverse of what the domain name is. So if they have www.google.com, the packages would be com.google. Whatever the subcategories are. So we're just going to call ours JavaTut and then section 1. When we go to other sections, we will start naming our packages com.javatut.section 2, section 3, and so on. Creating a package and putting your class in a package is always a good practice, so we'll start doing that right away. Hit finish. Wait for the class to be created. Once the class is created, Eclipse will open that class for you. And as you see, Eclipse already populated some text for us in there. The first line will denote what package the class belongs to. Is the one that we created, com.java2.section1. And as you can see, the class file is located inside that package. And then we have a public class hello world. As I mentioned earlier, all your Java programs would be some type of class, and this is how a class definition will start. We'll go into the details of what these mean in later videos, but right now just remember that any code that you write in Java will go inside a class. So let's start typing within these curly braces. We're going to create what's called the main method. A main method is basically where the execution will start. So when you run your Java program, Java will basically look for main method and start the execution there. And since our goal in this program is to display hello world, we're going to write a main method and enter a statement in the main method to display the text. So there are, so start typing public static void main and then open parenthesis and inside that type string. Make sure the case is right, so string with the S as caps, and then type arguments, open square bracket and close square bracket, and then open the parenthesis. Again, we'll go into the details of this in a little bit. For now, just follow along. And any code that you write for a method should also go in within curly braces. And Eclipse will automatically create the closing brace once you create the opening brace. And inside the main method, start typing system dot out dot println open parenthesis and open double quotes, and let's type hello world. End with the statement with a semicolon. Save it. Let's quickly run it before going into some details of what this program contains. Right click on hello world class, find run as Java application. Click that. So as you can see, it's launching. Well, the message disappeared. But as you see, this is what a console is. A console is where your output, the output of the program goes, right? And the output of our program is the text hello world printed in the console. So we were successful in what we were trying to do. Let's just go into a little bit detail of what this program does. As I mentioned earlier, anything that you type in Java will go into a class, and then the execution of any Java program starts at the main method. The main method takes what's called some arguments or parameters that you can pass. We will go into the details of this also maybe in a little bit later video, but just remember that main always takes an array of string as a parameter. For now, just follow this construct and your program should just run fine. When the execution starts, we're telling Java, okay, print hello world in the console. So again, this is the standard structure to print something to the output console, and that's what we did. And every single Java statement should end with a semicolon. And then we have a closing of the main method and the closing of the class itself. So this is a pretty basic program, but as you can see, we were able to quickly run a Java program, our first Java program that actually does something. So there is another print statement I wanted to introduce to you before we end this video, which is called system.out.print. So to show the difference between print and println, I'm going to do system.out.print and then create another system.out.print within quotes. Now we will call it hello universe. So what we're doing here is system.out.hello world and system.out.print hello universe. Let's run it. This time you don't have to right click because Eclipse remembers what you ran. So you can just click this arrow. Now you see hello world and hello universe are printed, which is good, but they're all printed in the same line, right? It's not printed in two lines as we have coded. And that's the difference between a print and println. If you change this to println and save it, run it again, now you have hello world and hello universe in two different lines. So that's the difference between print and println. Print does not print a new line character at the end, but println does. So with this, you can try to change this text or add more print and println to run this program over and over. See how your output differs. But we were successful in doing our first Java program, so congratulations. And that concludes this video. Thank you so much.